What's going on, guys? Your boy Maze. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we got the full demon team on Skoll and Hati, guys, other than Thonar, obviously, but we do have the full demon team right here. With Thonar Holy Relic releasing, a lot more teams have been able to be run on Skoll and Hati and can actually clear all 3 floors as well. And this is one of the teams that I really wanted to test out because I had to, man. It got Meliodas on the team, it got Rosa on the team, the new Meli, and then Thonar. I think this is a really fun team. Probably my favorite team so far for Skoll and Hati with like the new Thonar Relic and like all the teams that have been coming out. But this team is very fun. I will say right now to preface, this is not really like a free-to-play friendly team. Obviously, like, you know, Rosa probably needs dupes to even do damage on Skoll and Hati. But yeah, I mean, this is more so just a video here kind of showcasing the demon team and, you know, another like optional team you guys can give a try. You know, it's not like the craziest team in the world, and it's definitely not the best Skoll and Hati team, but it is a very fun one. So I wanted to showcase this to you guys. We got green Meliodas, blue Rosa, brand new Purgatory Meliodas, and then red Thonar right there, guys. So before we actually hop into the video, make sure to subscribe to your boy Amazing. We are on the road to 35,000 subscribers, guys. We got a giveaway going on right now, and it's going on until the 8th of January. If you guys have not participated in the giveaway, I'm going to link the giveaway video in the link in the description, so definitely make sure to check that out if you haven't participated in the giveaway already. Get a chance to win a free global Purgatory Meliodas account. It's super stacked as well. Like, it's a starter account, but it's super stacked. And yeah, man, with that out of the way, let's hop in and showcase this demon team on Skoll and Hati. Alright, guys, so this is the team that I was running here. I do show the gear in the video there. Oh, gotta go back a little bit. Let's see if we can show the gear again. There we are. So we got HP lifesteal on Meliodas, we have HP defense on Rosa, we have attack crit damage on the brand new Meliodas, and then attack crit resistance on the red Thonar right there. In terms of these substat rolls, the only thing that's like different is Meliodas getting enough lifesteal to get to 100% at the start of turn, and then Thonar there is going to be I think it's like 20% crit resistance substats on the middle pieces. As much as you can get crit resistance really is going to be as beneficial as you can get. But this is the setup that I ran, and I also tried to be as realistic, so I put HP defense as Rosa, but you know, as you guys will see in the fight, like HP defense is actually fine on Rosa, and I feel like I could have ran HP defense melee too, but I think it would have been okay. But yeah, and then I showed the lifesteal rolls there. And Meliodas passive, obviously, you know, having the 100% lifesteal, and then I showed the little like buff right there as well. So that is pretty cool. So yeah, man, we do hop in, and I do have the card set right there, the deer card set. So, you know, if you have maximum ultimate move gauge, you become immune to freeze, and you also remove freeze, and then you do have an increased basic stats of 10% as well at the max level for the card set. So let's hop in, guys, and showcase the team here. You know, don't mind Marlo in the background, by the way. He's probably, you know, just like moving around and stuff. If you hear his leash, then that's that. But let's hop in. Alright, so we're hopping into floor 1 here of Skoll and Hati with the demon team, man. This is like a team that I really enjoy, because it's like I get to use my favorite character, you know, green Meliodas. I really love the new Meli too, the way he plays, and Rosa is just you know, it's fun. I like the way he works. So you guys might be wondering, Amazing, can you even apply darkness on the dogs? And there was a controversy initially when the dogs came out and Rosa was out as well. You actually could not apply darkness on, I think it was the dark dog. Yeah, so the white dog you can actually still apply darkness, but the dark dog you cannot apply darkness. So that's definitely something to take into account, right? You know, when you're actually doing the run. But it is something that you can, like, you know, kind of abuse and still like do really well because of. And as you guys can see, the Meliodas shield is just, you know, super tanky, man. Look at that, absolutely insane. I'm really excited about this team, because it's just like, you know, the only thing I wish Thonar did was cleanse, bro. Like, that's like the only thing. If she cleansed, like, whenever she did like a 3-card cycle of, like, for her passive, actually would be such a good unit, man, because then it would be like, okay, then I wouldn't have to worry about getting like infected or anything like that, and my team could always stay full healed. But yeah, like it definitely would have been really nice. But I think Thonar is pretty fine where she is with the you know, 40% HP related she can give, and then also the gauge that she gives as well is gonna be very nice too. So right there, we actually are getting like pretty insane lifesteal right now on Rosa too. You guys saw that, I was like 180k heal. So yeah, like, you know, it's there. But yeah, as you guys can see, the dissolve actually does apply on the white dog as well. So, you know, in a sense, you can apply debuffs, but not on the dark dog. I think dark dog is immune to any debuffs at all. Yeah, because when I drop Astrosol, it does not do anything. But you guys can see Astrosol is hitting damage cap. It might be because I'm 6 out of 6. But it, you know, resonance is not affected on the actual ult hit itself, so it's mainly just the percent. So you guys will have to let me know if you guys try this team out. Let me know if your Astarosa, like if he's lower duped, is able to do damage. But yeah, as you guys can see, I don't know if you noticed that, but the white dog does have darkness on him, even when we're not able to damage him. He still does have darkness, so that is something to take into account. My Astarosa gets frozen right there, unfortunate. But we are still applying like the dissolve. Astros's ultimate is still on the white dog there. We do have a darkness stack, so yeah. I think right here I was trying to make sure I was able to get Astros's ultimate and also kind of damage the boss. I think right here I do stall a little bit. Let me see what I do. Yeah, so I waste this to get the immunity. Then I follow up with an Astrosa attack, and then it puts him less than the you know, the 30% threshold, and Meliodas is able to get the kill, and obviously 900k life steal is full heal easily. We do get the best passive right there. That is the crit damage passive, pretty good. And then loading into this phase of the fight here. The only thing with like floor 1 of the Skoll and Hati is that I really don't like is that you have to kill them both at the same time, and I always struggle to do that sometimes because I don't know how much damage my team is able to deal. But as you guys can see, we double damage cap with both Astarosa and Meliodas, and then Thonar actually hits damage cap right there as well, and we do a little bit more chip damage onto the white dog to try and get some more darkness stacks going, man. So we have about 3 darkness stacks right there, so you know, that's what, 15% basic stats increase. And I really do feel it. Look how much damage the white dog's doing. No damage. We really do feel the damage reduction right there. Alright, so let's see. So I make sure to check Thonar's Holy Relic. We're at 3 stacks, and we're also at 1 out of the 3 for the thing right there. So I was like, okay, you know, let's try and find a way where we're able to damage the boss but not actually kill. So I think right here is where I do a lot of stalling. So I'm actually, yeah, so right here, you know, I did some testing here to see which would kill, but I think this is the setup that does go for the kill here. So let's see, I think, yeah, like it depends on the setup that I was doing, but I think I did this, I did that, we did that, and then we followed up with the shield right there, and this was literally like right at the edge there, almost killing, which is kind of insane. But yeah, obviously the damage cap on the dark dog is gonna help him, right? So, you know, we weren't able to actually get the kill there, which we didn't want the kill right there, and we didn't want the kill on the dark dog either. So this actually worked out for the better for our team right there, which I think was really good. So now we're at 20% basic stat increase because of Astros's darkness passive. You know, he is buffing up right there. We did get a melee AoE, which is exactly what you want in a situation like this, because you could just drop melee AoE and then just wipe them both, right? Which is definitely something to take into account. But I think I do go for the yeah, I just go straight up for the melee AoE. And then right there is a kill. And then, yeah, we actually move into the next phase of the Skoll and Hati. So easy kill right there, guys. We did get the best passive as well, obviously, with the crit damage passive that we saw earlier. Very, very good. So definitely something to take into account. And let's hop into the next floor. Alright, guys, so we are hopping into floor 2 of the Skoll and Hati right here. This is where we're really going to see this team shine, I think. The team doesn't really shine as much on first floor. I think floor 2 and floor 3 is really where we get to see a lot of the damage potential this team is able to deal. And so right here, I was like, okay, let's make sure that Meliodas is able to damage, and then we'll get up the shield. And yeah, this, like, floor 2 is really where, like, the white dog is, like, a lot more tanky too. But if I'm able to apply enough darkness stacks, Meliodas is actually able to damage even with a rank 1 of her gauge reduction card, which, you know, barely does damage, but it's able to do enough to apply the darkness and do a little bit of damage or get the Thonar attack related stat going, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so the dark dog's gonna apply his damage reduction. We are gonna tank the hit right there with the shield. Thonar does take a hit, unfortunately. Thonar is a little bit weaker too, because you know, we don't have like a dedicated healer, like through like an ultimate, or you know, through like an actual healing itself. We don't have like you know, like a Brunhild or Scotty ult or anything like that. So we mainly have to get a lot of our healing through just mainly damage with Thonar and stuff. So, you know, that's definitely something to take into account. But right here, I was like, okay, let's apply a darkness stack. Let's do that. Oh, with Thonar right there, and then we'll do a shield with Meliodas, and then merge Thonar there, so we can have the gauge reduction, or not the gauge reduction, the stance removal for the next turn right there as well. And yeah, Donar is able to do damage, guys. Even, you know, in a situation like this where you would think Donar wouldn't do damage because of the darkness stacks, it is damage reduction or damage taken plus 10% per darkness, and we're getting basic stat increase too. So Donar actually is able to do damage on the white dog there, even on like rank 1s and rank 2s, which is pretty shocking sometimes, because, you know, sometimes he's not able to do that. So definitely pretty cool right there. So he puts up the stance right there. I'm not forced to attack into him, but I definitely want to use the stance removal, obviously. And so right here, I was kind of like thinking, like, how should I go about this to kind of get the kill? But I decide that I do the gauge reduction second after I apply another darkness, because then we're at max darkness. And then right there, we're going to be able to, you know, from that range, kill the boss right here. So yeah, so we go for the stance removal right there. We do also proc Donar's passive right there as well. And Meliodas is able to do damage cap without even having the true magic right there, which is really good for me to see that. And look at how much damage Donar is dealing, 137k on a rank 2. Like, we are really seeing a lot more damage when you apply these darkness stacks, and you can really feel it, man. I'm so mad that they made it so like Dark Dog cannot have darkness stacks. I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's the darkness dog, but like, bro, allow it, bro. Allow it, man. I'm just like a little you know, ticked off about that, honestly, because if we were able to apply darkness on the dark dog too, imagine how much basic stats you could get, man. You could literally stack up to like the full Esterosa passive and get 50% basic stats. It'd actually be insane. Because darkness works on the other demonic beast, but I guess because on this demonic beast it has 2 bosses you have to deal with, I guess they didn't really want to like have 2 bosses for you to like kind of take out, in a sense, right? So right here, I think I do a reset because I wanted to get the kill, and I don't think I get the kill. Yeah, so I do a reset right there. Let's see. Yeah, and then I think I did a different card combo here. Yeah, so we did the Donar card at the end. Yeah, which, you know, could have done more damage than Esterosa, but it obviously doesn't do as much because, you know, Donar's not going to be doing like too much damage. She does a good amount, but that's also to proc her Holy Relic as well, and we get ultimates. Meliodas already had... Meliodas and Esteros already had their ultimates, but it was okay. Yeah, right here, we do get infected, but as I was mentioning earlier, if Donar was able to cleanse debuffs, man, she would be so much better on Skoll and Hati. Honestly, her Holy Relic would be a lot better if she was able to apply some type of, you know, cleanse at all, really. I think that would be the way to go for that. But yeah, right here, we just waste our cards. We merge the Esterosa there. We want to hold on to the ultimates with Esterosa and Meliodas at the very least, because we want to use them on final phase to actually get the kill. I think that's definitely going to be something we want to do. Because, you know, you guys know Meliodas and Esterosa's ult are pretty insane. Even though Esterosa's ultimate can't even proc on the Skoll and Hati, it's able to proc regardless, and we still actually do a ton of damage. And that passive right there is not the greatest passive in the world. I think that's the worst passive you can get, but we're still able to beat it. So right here, I'm like, okay, we can do melee ultimate, right? Because that's gonna do damage cap, and then I get true magic. So I was like, okay, let me do the AOE, and then we can follow up with a, you know, like a melee single target or an Esteros single target, whatever the case. So damage cap right there with Meliodas. Esteros is gonna drop his ultimate, and it does damage cap as well, or basically damage cap, you know. And then you guys see, look how much melee does. Look how much melee does. And then with true magic right there, we are able to kill the dark dog, and look at that, man. Easy. This team is so good, man. If you guys have not tested this team out, bro, give it a try. If you have the characters for it. If you built Demon Team already, you probably have Esterosa and Melee already built, so you'd only have to really build Donar and Melasila. But if you could build them too, like, oh man, this is such a good team, guys. I will say, man. I don't know how much the like Esterosa dupes really do matter though, because Resonance isn't even procking, but it's probably just a percent like that's procking itself, so it could probably change a little bit. But right here, we do that. That actually applies the resurrection buff, so that's fine. And then Meliodas actually does get the kill right here, actually, which is pretty good. I think he gets a kill, yeah. So look at that, guys. Very, very smooth floor 2, man, with this team. Very, very cool. And then we move into the floor 3 of the fight here. Alright, guys, we are hopping into the floor 3 here of the Skoll and Hati Demon Run. And yeah, guys, so far it's been pretty good, right? I think floor 1 we had a little bit of struggle. Floor 2 was super clear, like consistent, just with the clear, right? And yeah, we move into floor 3. The only thing that's like a little bit like to worry about is like the HP of Donar and Meliodas. But remember guys, we are applying darkness stacks. That means we're getting basic stats on the team. And that also means that, you know, because we're getting the basic stats, we're tankier and we're dealing a lot more damage too. So, you know, maybe that means more lifesteal for us, maybe. But I should have checked like Donar's HP and stuff, because I know I'm getting the Donar HP related stat increases while I'm getting Esteros' basic stat increases from his passive because of the darkness. So I probably had over 500k HP on like Donar and like Esteros and them. Like it must have been something insane like that, like, you know. So that's pretty cool, I guess. So right here I was like, okay, we could drop the melee AoE. We should probably do... I probably should have did the demon cards first, but we went for the Donar cards first, I guess, just to get the, I guess, the HP related and like fill the gauge, which is not too bad. But we could have followed up with this after the fact, and it would have did a little bit more damage because we would have applied more darkness stacks. But as you can see, melee does damage cap, boom, 347k. Esterosa follows up, and he's gonna do damage cap as well. HP defense, by the way. HP defense, Esterosa is doing damage cap. And then Meliodas is going to take some hits right there. But look how tanky Meliodas is, man. You guys see how tanky? She tanked that 41k and she had like half health like still there. Look at that. 50k? That's 50k. So she must have like 500k HP. Something like that. I should have checked. Oh, man. That would have been insane. But yeah, right there, I was like, okay. Not too bad, not too bad. We definitely want to go for the kill here. So I just followed up with the double Esterosa. So that's going to remove the stance right there. And then the double Esterosa onto the white dog is actually going to kill. You know, pretty good, pretty good. I'm liking the team, man. I'm liking the team. And then we do the, you know, spin, the covert action. And then, yeah, that's a kill right there. So, big W. We move into the phase 2 right here. And we have ultimate on everybody, which is, you know, part of Donar's Holy Relic that she's able to do that, right? Which is very, very nice. So we drop the Donar ultimate, the Meliodas ultimate. I'm trying to think like how do I go about this. So I do the we do the melee single target, then we do the Donar card, and then the AoE. So, you know, I knew the single target would do a good amount of damage regardless, and then I know the AoE would do a lot too if I had the attack related up. So I was like, okay, let's wait till we get true magic. So we do the, you know, we do the single target card first, and now we have true magic. And look at that, guys. We already one-turned the phase 2. We one-turned phase 2. Look at that, man. Actually insane. So right here, we actually do get the best passive possible, which is the damage taken passive. So damage taken passive doesn't really bother my team because, you know, we have so much damage reduction, and when we're applying all this darkness as well on the white dog and the dark dog, or on the white dog mainly, but we're applying the darkness stacks on the white dog, and we're getting basic stat up, we're tanking regardless. And Meliodas' passive also means we have damage reduction, as long as he's not attacking, right? But we are attacking here, so we are going to be losing a lot of the stacks. But right here, we drop the ultimate. It doesn't do damage cap, but it does a good amount. Esterosa ultimate, we drop it. And Esterosa does a little bit less than Meliodas right there as well. But you are able to do the AoE, apply another darkness stack. And then we do the single target onto the Dark Wolf right there. So we didn't completely get the kill on this phase, but, you know, Donar getting frozen again was really good for us. You know, because we wanted to make sure we had melee cards free to do damage. And, yeah, it definitely was working out. So right there, he goes for the AoE, does a good amount of damage, but we tank it really well. And then I'm like, okay, let's go for, you know, some big damage here. Let's go for it, you know. So I checked Donar's passive just to see. We are at 440k HP as well. Oh my gosh, that's kind of insane, right? For sure. So I was like, okay, you know, that's definitely something. So we do Esterosa single target right there. We do another Esterosa single target, and then melee single target, and then melee single target. We want to make sure we kill the Dark Wolf here, so we went like full throttle. Just went crazy, you know. Esterosa is going to deal a little bit more on that card because we did fill our HP a little bit. And then Meliodas with the attack related up is actually able to get the kill on the Dark Dog. Look at that. With the true magic and the attack related from Donar. And also just holding on to that basic stats, right, guys? Like holding on to the basic stats that we have because we applied the darkness on the white dog. Like it's just easy, man. It's just easy. So this is such a fun team. And I highly would recommend you guys test this team out, man, if you have it. It is really, really fun, man. I will say that. But yeah, right there, we do double darkness. And, you know, or we have max darkness on the dog there. But yeah, we just go for the kill. Esterosa has double covert action, I meant. So yeah, right here, easy kill. There's nothing the dark dog can do. And this is HP defense Esterosa hitting damage cap, man. So that's very, very cool. So, you know, guys, let me know what you think about this team comp right here. You know, the full demon team on Skoll and Hati. Very, very cool though, right? It's a very, like, nice team. So, you know, now is the time where I'm able to experiment with a lot more Skoll and Hati teams. And this was one of them that I was like, oh, this is a really, really smart team. And I definitely wanted to test it out. So, definitely let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about the team. That's going to be it. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a good rest of your day.